Okay, family, this is part 2 to Black Genocide. Alright, this is Melanae Ben again with the same lecture, Black Genocide part 2. To my previous lecture, I left off with sharing, family, with you one of our gods, which is Anubis. Then I'll go ahead and reiterate that back over to you. The information again. I left off of it on the first video, but let me go back over it again so you can know who your God is, or who know one of your, so family, you can know one of your guys or one of your nature rules. All right. The Anubis, protector of the dead. Anubis is shown as a jackal-headed man or a jackal. His father was Seth. He was closely associated with mummification and as protector of the dead. It was Anubis who conducted the deceased to the hall of judgment. Now, what Greek god you know or remember that dealt with handling the business of protecting and sentencing the dead? That Greek or Roman god was named Hades. For example, let me show you a clip from the TV series back in the 90s called Hercules. All right, hold on, family.
Tell whoever sent you to give you another lesson in manners before you come back. I sent you. Hades. What are you? Bring him. Yes, sir.
All right, family. That was a quick video to show you who was the Greek god Hades. All right, and understand that the Greek god Hades, or invention or creator, comes from our god, which is much older, which been around much longer, which is Anubis. All right, which is Anubis, family. Hold on one second. Hold on, family. I don't know what's going on with this right here. Oh, that's showing up. All right, family. Okay. All right. So now to find out which god was first, family, all you have to do is date its origin. The white man's first civilization is the Greeks, and that can be dated to about 65 to 7,000 years ago. The Egyptians or Kemetic civilization have been here for over 100,000 years. Over 100,000 years. Family, over 100,000 years compared to 6,000 years of civilizations is far more older and ancient than any Greeks, Romans, or Europeans can imagine. So if you ask me, I would think that our gods and goddesses came long before any European or any other race gods on this planet. Let's look at one more. Amun. All right, let's look at Amun, which is one of our, which is the, where you get a lot of the phrases, gods of all, kings of kings, gods of gods, creator of all, the universal God. All right. Let me go to him right now. This is our universal. This was Kemetic or African's universal God. Okay. Or our God, which, Jehovah or Yahweh, all these are all those names or gods are resemblance of our, greatest God. All right. Which it was the first God, which was the first God or deity, before any other, on this planet. All right. Before any other on this planet. All right. Let's see. Also known as Amun, Amen, Amun, Amun. Okay. Those are the different interpretations, of Osiris or Ra or Amun or Amen. Another word is when you say when Christians or with other religions at the end of their prayer, they usually say well, specifically Christians in other religions, but specifically Christians, when they say amen, they're really saying amen. Okay, amen really means amen. Like I told you, that the Bible itself is Helios Biblios, all right, which is in Greek, meaning son, book. In the Bible itself is based off astronomy, all right, astronomy and Kemetic information in meta nature. Okay, that's what it's really based on, that. So understand that when you say amen, family, you're not clearing your prayer out. You're not ending your prayer. You're not giving thanks to Jesus. You're not giving thanks to Yahweh or Jehovah or God. You're giving thanks to Amen. You're giving thanks to Ra, Osiris, Asar. That's who you're giving thanks to. This God or this deity, which is the highest deity in which were the highest deity in those times all around the world, not just in Kemet, which is Egypt, not just in Africa itself, but the entire earth. Everybody had somewhat of their own Osiris, Asa, Amun, amen. Everybody had their own sort of greatest gods in them all. Okay, but this all the greatest gods are gods, like I said, for example, when it comes to Greek mythology, Zeus, Cronus, his father, all of them came from our deity or our God, which is right here. All right. Let's see. Amun was the chief deity whose power grew as the city of Thebes grew from an unimportant village in the Old Kingdom to a powerful metropolis in the Middle and New Kingdoms. He rose to become the patron of the Theban pharaohs and was eventually combined with the sun god. All right, Ra, who had been the dominant deity of the Old Kingdom, to become Amun-Ra, kings of the gods, and the ruler of the great Enad. Amun's name means hidden one, mysterious form, and although he is most often represented as a human wearing a double plum crown, he is sometimes depicted as a ram or a goose. The implication is that his true identity can never be revealed. Karnak was Amun's chief temple, but his fame extended well beyond the boundaries of Egypt or Kemet. His cult spread to Ethiopia, Nubia, Libya, and through much of Palestine. The Greeks thought he was an Egyptian manifestation of their god Zeus. Even Alexander the Great thought it worthwhile consulting the oracle of Amun. Okay, so if you, again, like I said, if you look at the Greek mythology, if you look at Zeus, and see how Hercules was born, or how Hercules' mother and Zeus conceived him that night, Zeus comes down on her as a goose. All right, as a white goose. He comes down on her as a white goose, all right, tricking her, basically. And I just told you and read from the text that it says that that our God here, all right, Amun, or Amun-Ra, or Ra himself, or Osiris, or Asar herself, have many forms. And one of his forms was the goose, all right, or ram. Okay, I'll show you more pictures of our great God right here too as well. All right, hold on, family. Let me see if it'll let me. Yeah, here go another picture. All right, here go another visual illustration of our God. All right, Amun-Ra or Ra. All right, here we go. All right. This is Ra here. Okay, this is Amun-Ra or Osiris or Asar. This is the Great Mother. All right, Great Mother Aset or Isis, and this is the Great Prince. All right, Haru. Okay. Haru, all seeing eye, the falcon. All right. And what all three of these symbolizes is the Trinity. Okay. The true Holy Trinity. Not man, 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 but Father, Mother, and Son, which represents the Ankh. All right. All right, family, that's my time. Again, I'm Melanated Being. Leave comments if you want, so we can get in touch and be able to converse back on our history or our information, because everything on this earth, along with the universe, belongs to black people, belongs to Africans, belongs to true human beings. All right, the true human beings on this earth. All right, fam. Hotep.